Death, revenge, action, and ass kicking. The Protege. It's time to talk about it. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Klepcx FM, brought to you by WeAreCritiX.com, a place where we talk about movies, television, and pop culture. And if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you hit the subscribe key and that notification bell so you can be up to speed about everything that I talk about here. Now, I had the opportunity to screen early. I hopped right off the plane, guys. First, I want to apologize because I've been gone for a little bit. I was away down in Orlando, Florida for this year's MegaCon convention. And as soon as I came back, because I was so anxious to come back and talk to you guys, I hopped off the plane, caught an early screening for The Protege, directed by Martin Campbell, starring Maggie Q and Samuel Jackson and Michael Keaton. And before I get into what I thought about it, because it was on a whim, I wanted to see this really bad. I'm a huge revenge plot fan, and I love seeing, someone just getting revenge and a lot of gunplay and action, kind of like John Wickish type vibe. So before I get into that, let's talk about what this is. The Protege stars again Samuel Jackson, Michael Keaton, and Maggie Q. Maggie Q, who some of y'all will probably remember from Nikita and the TV series, and she was also in the Divergence series of films. A couple of other things, but those are primarily what you'll probably remember her from. Starts off, there's this young Asian child who's rescued by Samuel L. Jackson. Later on in years becomes an assassin or an associate or a partner of his, as they are hired mercenaries to take out people or find people who can't be found. It skips a few years later. Everything is all, fun and dandy. And then Maggie Q's mentor, aka Samuel Jackson, is murdered. And then she goes on this hunt to find out who murdered Samuel Jackson, who goes by the name of Mooney, by the way. Off rip, I'm into it because I'm like, yo, this is what I like. I like to see, the revenge plot. Someone get messed with that shouldn't be getting messed with, and then they come back and just wreak havoc in Liam Neeson form. You know what I mean? I was really into it. A lot of action, very entertained, but the bad things about this film is that it's not so original. We've seen this, especially with Maggie Q, 100 times over because, one, she played Nikita on, I forget what network that was on. If you guys remember, let me know, drop a comment. But I do remember her doing the show Nikita, which was pretty much like the same type of shit, like femme fatale, highly trained, skilled assassin type deal. So it's the same gist. The only good thing is that this is like a step up a notch. This is like feature film stuff, and she's doing a really damn good job in physical action. She's doing a damn good job in dramatic effect, just selling this whole thing. Like, she doesn't look amateur at all. She's hanging with the big boys and kicking a lot of ass in this film. Standouts. Before I get into the good stuff again, I want to talk about one more thing that's really bad about this film. The trailer, guys. Sorry. The trailer. If you can avoid this trailer, please do. Avoid the trailer, because the trailer literally is giving you the whole thing. Just spilling it. Just spoon feeding you the entire plot of this film. There were a lot of things, a lot of surprises that hit in the film that I was like, I knew that was coming. I just was waiting for it to happen. So there's a lot of people that you're seeing in the trailer who you see when you're watching the film, and you're like, okay, he's here, they're there. Okay, when are we going to get to the part? Because I know that's coming. So it really does disservice to see this trailer before you see this movie. I'm sure they didn't mean to do it that way, but that's exactly how it falls, and that's how it goes. But let's get into like the really good things about this film that I like. Michael Keaton, Maggie Q, on screen, chemistry, explosive, brilliant, beautiful. They are the best things about this movie. Every time they're on screen together, you love it. You love every minute of it. Michael Keaton is just such a smart ass, very charming, very villainous, and that's not saying, I'm not giving away any spoilers or anything about who he is or what he does, but the way he portrays his character, especially when he's on screen with her, were the better parts. Like, he solidifies this thing. He gives this thing credibility, as well as Samuel L. Jackson, of course. And that's not to take away from Maggie Q. It's just I haven't seen her lead an entire film by herself. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen that. But the guys around her and everything around her, especially like with Samuel L. and Michael Keaton, are brilliant. She kicks a lot of ass, but the storyline with her and Michael Keaton, I liked a lot, because that is the part, those are the parts that make this thing stand out from your occasional femme fatale revenge plot storyline. It gets a little messy, a little what's the word I'm looking for? A little complicated, I should say. Outside of that, guys, I mean, it is just clear cut, shoot 'em up, bang bang, action, revenge plot, John Wick style type of film. It was entertaining for me. This is the kind of thing that I like. Will it be for everyone? I don't know. I don't think it will be, but it was very entertaining, and I was never bored. I will give you that. But for the most part, yeah, man. I mean, that's really all I got to say about the Protege. There is a few stakes that happen, and some stakes get reneged and reversed a little late on in the film. That kind of bothered me, but it works for the story. By the end, great third act, great ending up until the final scene, where I think they could have given us less. Less is more. Less is more. Because this is something that I could really see continuing on. Oddly enough, like, it's an underdog, guys. Like, no one's gonna expect this to be as entertaining as it really is. By no means am I saying this is the best movie, but I could see this continuing on, with the badass, femme fatale, Maggie Q doing her thing. The ending, without giving away too much, ends in a standoff. And it's going well for a while, because you don't know who or what happened, but they reveal it. And I think they shouldn't have revealed it. I think they should have gave us a cliffhanger. Maybe I would have enjoyed that more. I don't know. Most people don't like cliffhangers, but that's just me. Anyways, guys, you guys let me know. Are you excited to see the Protege? Do you even know what this movie is? Are you excited to see it? Are you going to see it? If you have seen it, let me know. It comes out this Friday. I was lucky enough to get another screening of it, but it comes out this Friday. So if you guys are going to check it out, let me know. If you have any questions, please like, comment, share. Make sure you subscribe. And for more movie news, television news, pop culture, and my podcast, and a full written review of this weekend, guys, check out wearecritics.com, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.